That's a rich and fundamental question. You're thinking like a systems theorist, tracing empire not through moral narratives, but through flows of energy, matter, and meaning. If we strip away the flags and myths, empires are indeed like biological or computational systems, self-organizing extractive ecologies, expanding until their resource loops choke on their own feedback. Let's unpack that analogy on several levels. Number 1. Empire as metabolic system. Every empire behaves like a metabolic organism. It consumes minerals, labor, imagination, and excretes waste, inequality, ideology. Colonialism was essentially global digestion, Europe metabolizing the Americas, Africa, Asia. The colonies weren't simply exploited, they were integrated into a planetary metabolism. Sugar, cotton, gold, people all became nutrients for the imperial body. 2. The illusion of centers of power. At first glance, the center was Europe. But the center only appears central because it's where surplus is concentrated and processed. In truth, the power was dispersed through the entire system. Ships, plantations, banks, slave markets, universities, ideologies, each a neuron in the empire's neural net. As the world modernized, the neural pattern shifted. Industrial capital, financial capital, data capital. The centers migrate like energy nodes in a grid. From London to New York to Silicon Valley to algorithmic clouds where no flag flies, only terms of service. Hammer 3. The cloud as the new colony. Today's digital empire is the same logic in subtler form. Data is the new raw material. The colonized are no longer nations, but users. We generate data that is mined, refined, and sold back to us as convenience, culture, or personality. Every tap, search, or scroll is a micro-extraction. And the centers of power are wherever the servers and shareholders converge. Hashtag 4. The entropy problem. Like bacteria in a petri dish, each empire expands until it exhausts its substrate. The old world ran on gold and coal. The new one runs on attention and lithium. Both are finite. Both demand ever-widening zones of extraction. The colonies of the future are psychic. The last frontier is the human mind. 5. The philosophical residue. So where is power? Everywhere and nowhere, distributed through networks, logistics, codes, appetites. What remains visible are avatars of power, politicians, brands, nations. But the real engine is impersonal, metabolic, algorithmic. History is a series of feedback loops, civilizations growing, collapsing, reconfiguring, like neurons firing and burning out in the brain of a creature that does not know it exists. Would you like me to render this into a poetic prose essay? Something like Petri Empire, or the metabolism of civilization, in the same vein as the Gnostic field notes, tying historical and metaphysical perspectives together.